Hello, welcome to my craft room. My name is Deanna Gonzalez and I just found the coolest things to do with the new Thinlits card dies. I think they were so much fun. So for my color challenge for Brandy's Blooms and Butterflies, I decided to do something fun with my Thinlits cards since I got them. I'm so excited. So they do come, my other one is over here. They do come like this, just a big old Thinlit die, and you run it through the machine and you get this cute, just the open circle, and you can punch little holes, die cut little holes and make little stringy things like this, or you can just leave it as is and pop things out. They're so cute, and they all come with like adorable little add-on pieces that that you can play with your big dies with. So you can kind of justify the price if you see it as, well, not only am I getting a really cool card, I'm getting all the little other dies, which would of course calculate to, you know, whatever. So there are always ways to justify things if you like them enough, right? So I am going to show you some fun stuff with the Thinlit card dies, but I wanted to show you, and here, maybe I can, like, just so you can see, I wanted to show you some things I've done with these. So that's this card. I think maybe you can see them better from above. And then out of the other Thinlit card thing, I made this. Just thought it was really cute, using sentiments and sponging the edges, and then, you know, just doing some basic romantic cuts, stamps there. Here I cut two, well actually three cards, cut a Wisteria Wonder part here and glued it here, and cut another Daffodil Delight, ran it through the embossing machine, using the embossing fold card thingy. And this is another one of those little dies that come with the card, so I just thought this was super fun. So those are those ideas. But I did want to show you, in case you either don't have the money for these and you already have some of the basic dies, I wanted to show you something you could do, how you could make your own pop-up card. Now, it's not the same. As you can see here, this opens up really wide. It's definitely not made as necessarily as well as this one, in a sense. I guess it just depends on what you like to do. So here, I'll do another up close of this one. Not sure if that'll focus, but get my fingers out of the way. I thought this was really cute and wanted to show you really quick how to do that first, and then show you how to make the really fun Thinlit card thingamajiggy. So if you don't have the Thinlit cards, or you're planning on getting them eventually, but right now you just don't have them, this is a fun way to start doing some of those kinds of cards ahead of time. So we're just going to score like normal, using the 5.5 by 8.5 paper. Just score it here at the 4 1/4. Then we're going to flip this over and score this at the 2 and the 1 little line, so 2 1/8. Now, if we take this, take out our little thing, and you can fold it if you want to. I'm not going to fold this one because I'm going to get it ready for my cutting. So the magnetic platform is fantastic for this. Let me get this out here. Now, I'm just going to, if you can see, they're right by the embossed lines. I'm going to put this here, right? So that the corner tips are on the embossing lines. Now here's the trick. This is the way you do it so it won't cut the entire card. You just come in here, and we're going to make sure that we only put the cutting mat right here, just where we want it to cut. So let me get this in closer so I'm ready to easily wheel it right on in, and get it there. We'll just wait. I'm so used to the other machine. the one with the handle is a little harder to do for me because I'm just not used to it. Alright, so taking this aside, putting it aside a little bit. Alright, now you come out and you've got this gorgeous little pop here. And then when you do a die cut and you place it here, the line here won't matter. If you wanted, you could just score to where you think you want it to be and then make it that way. But this die, let me see, which set does it come with? This one, of course. This die actually that comes with this Sizzix Pop and Cuts actually fits perfect. That's what I did here with the Trick or Treat. I did this die and it sits right in perfectly. Otherwise, this die is rather small, so it'd be kind of a bit of a ways away. As you can see, the white here is the littlest. So it goes this size to this size, and this one is just a nice little in-between, which I thought was really neat. So that's a quick little fun trick to do if you don't have these and you wanted to start playing with this idea right away and you had some Sizzix dies. So just a quick little side tutorial thing to get an idea. Now these cards are fantastic. You can get, if you cut 6 by 6 papers, take a card stock that's 12 by 12, you can get 4 of these cards. So I think that's really fantastic. So we're just going to come in, and again, we're very lucky to have the magnetic platform. You don't need it. You can still cut these without it. It's just nice to have it laid just where you want it to be. So I'm just going to make sure the edges are definitely covered. And we're just going to run that on through our machine. And don't worry, it sounds all crazy, but that's just the way the die cut works. Alright, take that out. You just pop it right out, and as you can see, it has the embosses, the cut. It looks fantastic, right? Easy to fold where you're going to need to. So, to make the hole here, what I did is I just laid this back down going this way, since this is going to be the front. And I just took the circle. The way I chose it was out of the circle dies. This cute little scallop comes with this card, so I just took the circle that would go into this. Now I wanted the scalloped little piece just so I could hide the string here, the holes that I'm going to poke. So I thought this was a cute way to do it on both sides. And to get that look, I just took, I also used the circle that I'm going to cut out of the scallop to cut a hole out of here. And then we're also going to be able to tell really easily where we want to line up our little poking that we're going to be doing. So there we go. I think it's not, I didn't quite get it perfect, did I? Let's move it over a little bit. That looks good. There we go. As I'm moving everything. Oh, there goes my card. Well, let me go get it. Just because if we don't have that to reference to, it's not going to be very fun, is it? Alright, so, okay, so now that we've got that punched out, I think we should go ahead and do our other Sizzix cutting. And we'll just take our Daffodil Delight, lay it down. And we can't, unfortunately, this won't go, like, it won't lay in, so we can't just do one quick cut of everything. But, you know, it's not too bad, right? So we'll just come in and do this again. Get this going. There we go. And now we just need to bring this one back over, and we'll get the cute little circle cut out. Now what I did here is I just made sure that you could see the petals about evenly all the way around. So I think that's about good. And you could always, you know, circle punch this out if you wanted to. I really liked the way that this size just worked really, really well. So I just went ahead and used that. So there we go. Now we have those. And I'll just move these aside for now. And we'll get our stamping done right here, just so we can use the big shot really quick and then get it out of the way. So here we go. This stamp is the For You from the layered labels, in case you're wondering where this came from. So, whoops, just using some Melon Mambo this time because I thought it looked really pretty with the Bermuda Bay and the Daffodil Delight, and I botched that up. So, and it's upside down. Not that that matters. Let's try again. Let's do a better job, Deanna. All right. Let's see, is it inked well? It's inked well. All right, let's not. Even pressure, yeah! Okay, so even though this isn't perfect here, it's okay because we're just cutting out that center piece. So this is how I got the little bit in the middle, using, again, one of the dies that came with the card set. And I just thought it was super cute. And I really, really think it's super fun to just play with all of these things together. Just, whoops. And throwing pieces of plastic all over my craft room. Whoops. So, I mean, all these little pieces have so many fun gadgets about them that you can just put together. So, the way I lined this up here is I made sure that the pointies here matched up about evenly. So you get a little bit of that little white dot at the tips. And then there's a white dot here on either side. I just tried to evenly match that up. And then came in and just rolled that on through. There we go. And then for the centerpiece, to make it so that it was a different color. There we go. To make it a different color, I just went ahead and stamped the same stamp, but in Bermuda Bay this time. And then I'm going to use this oval punch, the 1 3/8 by 7/8, and get the center piece out so that we can have a different, ta-da, a different For You part. So there's that. It's crazy how different the shape looks just because we stamped a frame and then cut it out with a different kind of a frame. It's kind of fun, right? So here we go. We're just going to come in here and make sure that we have it lined up. Well, there's too much white cardstock down here, so we'll just trim up a bit so we can get our oval punch just in there where we want to. And now we can line it up. That should be good. So now we can just come in here and lay this down right like that, and how cute. And you could puff it up if you want to, you know, what have you. I happened to decide to color in the For You so it would stand out a lot, and I went ahead and did that ahead of time so that you wouldn't have to watch me take the Stampin' Right Bermuda Bay marker and color forever. So we'll just get this attached really quick before we move on. So just come in with a little bit of snail adhesive. Just get that a bit sticky. And I think I'll take a little bit of glue and get these edges here just to make sure it lays completely smoothly and doesn't pop up. I love tape runners, but sometimes trying to get those edges, it doesn't quite work as much as you would want it to. So here we go. We'll just come in here, lay it down really nicely. And I did do like glitter circles on the edges here. I'm not going to do that this time because I decided to color in the little circles, but I thought that was cute. So this will be our little centerpiece that does the wiggles. So here we go. We're going to take all of our fun little knicky-knacks here, and we're going to use the pokey tool. Oh, well, first I should show you what I did to get the flowers on the edges. I just made sure that I'm just jumping, aren't I? Try to make sure I get things done in a good way, and then I skip steps. Alright, so first I took the flower from, let me see, what is this? Gifts of Kindness. I think it's just such a cute little set. I just came in with the Bermuda Bay on the Bermuda Bay so that I could get the leaves, as you can see here, get the leaves to be the Bermuda Bay, and then I stamped it again in Daffodil Delight. I'm just going to come in here and get the corner here, having the leaf come off on the edge here. So I wanted to do that so the leaves would be Bermuda Bay, and then I stamped it again in Daffodil Delight and then cut all the pieces out. But I didn't want you to have to watch me cutting all those little pieces. And I just messed that up with a little bit of ink. So, well, I'm sorry about that. That wasn't a very good demonstration of doing that. But I would just either put something in the way of that or redo. So here we go. Just get this all cleaned up nice. And now we should be good with stamps. So we'll just get this out of the way and we can do all the crazy poking. So I should show you how this folds. So you'll just do something like this, fold it like here, fold it like that, and now you've got your easy little popping card fun stuff. So that's a lot of fun. Okay, so now we're just going to come in here, and what I did was, as you can see, if you lay your little scallop circle, you can see that if you poke, as long as you poke before this line, you're going to be just fine. It'll be covered. So I'm going to try to poke about, maybe about here, not quite to the line, but very close to it, to make it safe. So now we've got our little poke. That doesn't go there. Okay. And we can take our thread. Now, most people I've seen use the clear fishing line kind of stuff, but I didn't have any on hand. So I thought, I'll just use the white thread. I think that's okay. And I don't think it's a huge deal. I think it does look awesome if you have the fishing line, but if you don't, I don't see anything wrong with going ahead and substituting some thread. And you could always do, if you had a thread that kind of matched Bermuda Bay, you could do that, and that would look really cute too. It would tie everything in really, really well, I think. So just going to make a cute little knot in the center so that we can hide it with with our gluings. All right. There we go. And we will get our little swishy signs in here. And let me see. Get a little bit of snail. I was so excited about these cards. I can't tell you. When I got it, I was like dancing around the house, just so excited, just all totally talking about all these poppy cards and the different things you could do. And Carlos was just trying to listen to me as I ramble really, really, really fast. Oh, Carlos, guess what? I could do this. Oh, and I could probably do this. And oh my goodness, Carlos, guess what? Poor Carlos. I just think these are just so fun. Ah. And I thought it'd be cute to do like an ornament dangling here, and to do, we could even do like a bat for Halloween. Maybe I'll try to do this first. So just get that centered. That looks about right. I'll bring this one in. Oops. No, I won't. I'll do that. This is a good way to not do things. All right, we're just gonna lay this down then. And come on, string. Now it's gonna look all super complicated. It's not that bad, I promise. All right, get it there. There we go. Now it's gonna lay not right, isn't it? All right, let's see. Get that in the center. Get that in the center. There we go. Now we've got our For You. And you can always add little glitter bops and things on the edges and make that really stand out. But isn't that fun? So, and we could do like pop-ups and puffy poops and poofs. Oh, wait. I did not finish. I'm all thinking I'm done. Alright. So, we're going to come in here and just glue our little circles over those holes because they're not very pretty, are they? Wow, I'm sorry. I was all thinking I was all finished. Like, Deanna, I've got this really gnarly hole just sitting here going, hello, I'm ugly. You didn't tell me what to do. Sorry. Okay, so, so we're going to put some glue on these little cute petally things and just make sure they lay right over these holes that we just did. And since we did the open circle, the exact same open circle, we should be able to get it to fit there really nicely. So we got that side. Now I'll come in and get this side. Here we go. Wow, glue smackings. All right, there we go. There we go. Now I'll just stick this here like so. And that like that. Of course, this thing is not quite working as well as it did before. I wonder why it's not sticking as well. There we go, that's better. Alright, so now we're finished. Now, this is the final product. And it's got that cute little spin thing. So, as you can see, here's what I did before, and here's what I did today with you. So, I hope you like this idea, and just have some fun with these cards. You can always have them lay, you know, like either like this way, have them open and close this way, or that way. I mean, you know, this way. There's so many ways you could play with these cards, but this was just one simple fun idea that I thought you might enjoy. So thank you for joining me today in my craft room as we craft together. I hope you like this idea and you'll try something like this. And please come back and craft with me some more. Have a great day. Goodbye.